Your life, as it has been, is over.
Hello. So I want to do a request show here for Spartan's Thicc Body Mesh and the Sexy Thicc Armor Replacer. This is the original version of Spartan's Body and Armor Replacer. They later did this one, and this was the LBE version. That's the less breast edition, the little smaller breast. But both of these were good, just different. So I never did a show on the original one. And the original one, it kind of reminds me, I've looked at it again and kind of refreshed myself on it. It kind of reminds me of Nephilim. Now, it's a UNP, it's not a CBBE. But still, when we get into this, there's going to be two parts to this show. We're going to go in and we're going to look at the body. That's only going to take a minute or two. And then we'll move on and look at some of the armor that has been fitted and the outfits, the clothes that have been fitted to this body. Not everything is skimpy. Some is, and then some is just clothing that is fitted to the body. So not everything is skimpy, even though the picture here would make you think otherwise. And if you look here at this picture, is it going to load for me? Well, can't help with this. But anyway, this mod is about 299 megabytes. See that? And this is the armor replacer and the clothing replacer. And everything is at least fitted to the body, but not everything has been made skimpy, okay? I want to make sure we're clear on that. Now, the body itself is about 10 megabytes. So if we want to round it all up, we could say 310 megabytes. That's really more, but let's just say, all told, 310 megabytes to come up with the look that I'm going to show you. This is a good armor replacer and clothing fit to this body, and this is a good body. Just depends on what you like. I personally would just prefer like black underwear instead of this red and that purple. But, you know, I didn't make the mod. It's still a good mod, regardless of what I think of that, okay? So let's hop into the game. We'll take a look at the body real fast, and then we'll take a look at the armors and clothing that's fit to the body. So here we are in the cheat room. Now this is the body and the underwear. That bright orange, or maybe that's red, but it looks orange to me a lot of times because it looks pretty bright. It seems a little too much to me, but whatever. That's my only knock on this whole thing. So let me just show you with the weight slider. You can draw her down to a fairly reasonable size. I mean, still plenty big and nice if that's what you like, and I make no bones about it. And you'll see there's a little difference in the hips too, so the booty and the hips are going to change a little bit as well. So it's all about the breast and the butt. That's what you're going to get here, and I have this maxed, okay? We could go in the middle if you'd prefer. I don't know. Just depends on what you like. The body, you know, there's some animation action there, some physics to it. You can see that here. Now this is about midway, not really the biggest. You can do, you can do the max like I had a moment ago. All right, so that's really the body, okay? The body looks good. It's a UNP body. You can use any UNP texture with it, and it looks fine. All right. Now, let's get into some of the armors and clothing that has been fitted to this body, and some of it is skimpy and some of it is not. Let me just scroll up to the top. We'll just start up there. We have a lot to go through. I'll try to do it in a reasonable fashion and do it relatively quickly. All right, so let's start here with Azadel's armor, the boots and gauntlets, like that. All right, so now we're going to move on and look at the Archmage robes really fast. I'm just going to take those off for a minute. Now see, that's fitted, but it isn't skimpy, right? Okay, So we're going to move on from that. We're going to go to Ariel's armor. The crown probably still has the same bald head issue. Yes, it does. And the gauntlets. But this is just fitted to the body. You can tell again it's not skimpy, of course. So that's, it's just good to know what's what. We'll put just some shoes on here, and that's the barkeep outfit. I didn't do all the varieties of this because they're all basically the same, just different colors. So here's the bear outfit. Could have shortened the fur rug on the back, but hey, still, nonetheless, looks good. This is the black robes. And this is fitted to the body, okay? But it is not skimpy. So everything is not skimpy. I don't want you to think it is. Like here, see this? It's fitted. The other one, the LBE version, the less breasts version, is, I believe, all skimpy. I think these are the same. Yeah, they are the same. I don't know why. I have a mod that duplicates this, so it just presents us with extra options. It doesn't really change anything. So this is the... Now you'll notice there's some little heels on all these boots. There's some little heels, and they don't sink into the floor. When Spartan did this, they did it the correct way, and they do not allow it to sink into the floor. Now, they may have made some other visual adjustments to make that work. But I'm not going to complain. It looks fine to me. So if you want to complain, you can complain. But to me, it doesn't look like her feet are in the floor, so that's okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. We're going to move on to the blue robes. Now, again, fitted to the body, but not really skimpy. Now, the bone mold is not skimpy, but it is fitted to this body. And the same with this. It is fitted to this body, but it is not skimpy. I don't know if they just decided not to make this skimpy or what. I don't mind. The bone mold armor is rarely anything I care about. It's just so bad. Okay, the chef's tunic, woo. It's basically the barkeeper's outfit, but I kind of like the chef's tunic, so anyway, did it for fun. Now the chitin armor is fitted to the body, but it is not skimpy. So, and the same with the heavy. I think the chef's hat actually goes with that outfit. It's up to you, though. It's just me. I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on. We got some college boots and robes. Let's take them gauntlets off. Again, fitted to the body, but not anything skimpy at all. So it looks good, I think. It's going to depend on what you like. Let's see, and I got the little cuffed boots and stuff, but you don't have to have all that. Let's see, let's do the robes. We won't do the mask. The robes are fitted to the body. The mask really doesn't change anything. Her hair is clipping through that collar. Okay, so now this is going to be the Dark Brotherhood stuff. And like this one is fitted to the body, but isn't really significantly changed, and there's really not a lot you can do with those robes. They're pretty bad. But they did slightly different with the light armor here. And that's a different take on it than what I'm used to seeing. It's pretty cool in its own way. And then the Daedric armor. Again, pretty cool in its own way. Again, you'll notice there's some slight heels to the shoes. Not sinking into the floor. Now, the Dome Guard stuff, let me just do this real fast. The Dome Guard stuff is fitted to the body, but it's not really significantly different, okay? See? But it's fitted to the body, which looks good. Unless you don't like this body. I can't do anything about that if you don't like this body. But, nonetheless. think it looks good. Some people might prefer this if, with Nephilim being kind of gone for the most part, you might prefer to have a choice like this, which is, I think is a good option. And you have some skimpy things and some not. So you would still be able to have some skimpy stuff if you wanted. And it does have, and I think I told you and showed you, it does have the physics in it, so it's not like you wouldn't have that. And you'd be able to choose to use the texture that you want to use, that kind of thing. So it's just, just a thought. This is just an option that I think is a good option. Especially with Nephilim being pretty much mainly gone nowadays. And if you don't like this edition, if you like the less breast edition, I keep saying less breast, but I mean less breast edition, then you might prefer that. I don't think I have a speech impediment, but sometimes, I tell you. This is just the way it goes. So that's the Dwarven there. Different version than maybe what you've seen in some places. This is Ebony. Now that's the regular Ebony. And then there is the male. The picture looks the same, but it actually is different. Looks like that. Right? Then we have the Elven armor, and they went with the dark Elven armor, which is cool. I think that looks very nice. It looks really good. And gilded isn't really different, just like normal. The light armor is a little different. See that? Her hair clips through the collar, though, but I would just change her hairstyle. It wouldn't be a big deal. Let's see, let's roll down. These are robes. These are gloves. Yeah, sure they are. Alright, so these are robes. And they're fitted. Though, if you'll notice, this looks less fitted. Maybe this one was missed by accident. It looks less fitted. It does, now that we saw that. And then here's this. This looks fitted, definitely. See, you can tell a big difference. That one looks like it may have been missed. So you miss one. That kind of accidentally adds a little variety to the game. I don't see that as a big deal. There's that. I really think, even though they bothered to do the heels are really unnecessary. But, whatever. It's fine. We have that. Well, I tell you, the robes don't look good with those gauntlets and boots, do they? But there's the robes. Again, fitted. I didn't try to do every robe because I'm like, most of them look the same. And this is the gray one. Again, looking mainly the same. I did do the gray beard just so you could see it. And it's fitted. So if you wanted to do a gray beard. Now this is the guild leader, which is like Mercer Frey, you'd think of. This is the female version of that. Let's see, this is... Do we want the hide helmet? No, I don't. I want the armor and the boots and the bracers here. Now this is, of course, the heavy Imperial or Legion armor. And then we have the light version. Again. And let's see. Now, bone mold is not going to be anything. It's going to be what we've said before. It's fitted. But it's not anything more than that. And then we have iron. Let's throw on some gauntlets and stuff here. That's the iron. And then the banded iron is not going to be hugely different. Let's see. Yeah, not hugely different. A little different. So there you go. And then the Jester, I think this is fitted. Yeah, that's fitted. But not really changed other than that. Now this is Carlisle's. And the one thing I would note here is that it's not really fitted to this body. Do you see that? I don't know what body that's fitted to, but it's not really fitted to this body. I don't know if it actually breaks anything. I didn't check on that other one either. But it looks like they kept it from breaking the ankles and wrists by extending the sleeves and pants. But nonetheless, it's not really fitted to this body. So just want to mention that. It's another one that seems to have just been missed. Not a big deal. And then there's the leather here. This is nice. And the mantled robes, now they're just going to be fitted to the body. Nothing really different. See that? And I'm just rolling through these. There's no point in us spending too much time. Again, fitted like the other one, just different colors. This is going to be fitted again. Looks fine. Okay, this is Mirax stuff. And it's fitted, but it's not really altered other than that. And I did the light armor version just in case, but there's no difference. I didn't think there was. The Nightingale looks good. So that looks good, and that's, you know, fitted to that body. The Noble Clothes, again, just fitted, not anything spectacularly different, but just fitted. And this is Nocturnals, that's fitted. So, and then this was, I think that's the armored version and the non-armored version. There's no difference. Now the Nordic Carved is not different. It is fitted though. It is fitted, but it's not different otherwise. The Orcish is different. They did make that skimpy. And then the Thicc, I believe this is fitted. I'll take the hood off, actually. Right, there we go. It is fitted, but not really significantly different. Now, they changed the hide. They changed the name of it to a rawhide, which I don't mind, but that kind of moves where it is in your inventory. But this is rawhide or hide armor. I was okay with that change, though. It's not a big deal. That's the refined tunic. Again, I think this one may have been missed. It's not really fitted to that body. See that? It's not. Is it breaking her wrists? Not really. There might be a crease. Yeah, there is a crease there. So it's kind of breaking her wrists a little bit, but not too bad. If you miss something, you miss it. You know, that leaves a problem. That's the Savior's hide. Again, her hair is clipping through the back. Sorry about that. Just kind of ignore that. This is the scaled armor. You'll notice that one boob is better protected than the other. And it's not the right one either. It's the right one. It should be the left one that would be better protected, right? Wouldn't we want our heart protected? I would think we would. And this is the horn version. I know, I'm just rattling on. It doesn't even matter. And this is the cloth skull outfit. There is an armored version. Either way, it's fitted. I think they both follow the same little appearance. See? The same fitting specs. Now this is the heavy Stalrim. I don't think anything has been done other than that. It is fitted. I think the same is true for the light. Yeah, it's fitted. But that's it. Okay, so that's fine. Just so long as we understand that. And this is the steel. I did the cuff and the Nordic gauntlets. And that's the steel version. Now there is the version with the shoulders here. See that? They added a little more metal to it and stuff. So. And you got the helmets there, and then there's the plate armor. And it's different. It's a cool version of it anyway. I've seen that before. And then this is, I just threw this in. This is basically going to be your guards. They've got this kind of storm cloak look, except they'll have different colors, of course, the different guards in the different towns. But it's just that. And then there is the studded armor. Here is the tavern clothes. And it's fitted, it's not really changed drastically. And then there are the Telvanni robes. Fitted again. I'm not going to go too deep into that. The priest robes again, fitted, and these are always these robes are always make you look fat. They're just fatty robes. This is the hooded Thalmor, which is fitted and looks good. And then the hooded, no hood. Oh well, the robes without the hood. I'll just have to say it that way. Everything else sounded weird. Now this is the Brown Thief, which is, I guess, similar to Carlia's, but not exactly the same. And this is the dark one, which is similar to the other one we looked at. It looks like it's probably exactly the same to me, so maybe they are exactly the same. And this is the gray one. Now the gray one does not appear to be fitted to this body, though they did, use a skimpy version of it, but it's not fitted to this body. Interesting. And you can do Sun's armor or Sun's armor, and it is fitted to this, the way it should be, right? Now, these, I wasn't sure if these were going to be fitted or not, but let's just throw these on. Yeah, they're fitted. Okay, they're fitted. They didn't change them otherwise, but they are fitted. Now, these all follow the same basic appearance, as you can see. That's the royal one, but still, they're all fitted appropriately, and you'll see the same for the armored versions. I don't think you'll see any significant difference. Just different colors. And the boots and gauntlets are the same. Then there is the wolf. And it is fitted, and it is skimpy. So, there you go. So that's really it. That's all to see about these. Now, I don't think all the pieces have physics. Like the metal ones like this don't really appear to have the physics so much. But I think if you went back to, let's say we went back here. Well, I'm not sure if every piece has the physics. And I'm not sure which pieces do and which don't, to be honest, because we didn't look at every one like that. But nonetheless, the general appearance is here. Did this one have, let's just check this out real fast. Maybe they didn't get around to getting the physics enabled on all of them, all the chest pieces. So I can't really see it there. So, and maybe they just didn't do the armor ones. Maybe they only did the lighter ones or the cloth ones or something like that. We can definitely well, I'm not sure which ones they have and which ones they don't. I know the body had it, but like this, some of these don't appear to have the physics, so it's okay. Nonetheless, some of them may not have the physics then, and that's just the way it is. I can't guarantee that or change that. Like this one looks like it does have the physics. So, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. But this one appears to have the physics. So, a lot of them probably had it built in, and then they may have missed some. Just like we noticed some items were not fitted to the body. Nonetheless, I think these are two good mods. Minor, a couple of minor exceptions there. The body was fine. I'm trying to think, is there anything else to show you? All the armor, this is a replacer, so all the armors can be tempered. And they can all be enchanted. I'm just going to do one real fast because we're not going to enchant everything. That would just be ridiculous. So, let's just scroll down. We'll take that. That's fine. So they still are, usable like that in that sense. So everything like that appears to work. And let's see, I haven't used this one as much as the other one. The other edition I had used more, but this is a good one. And you never know, I might use it just for fun sometime. So let's hop out and take a look at those mods real fast. Alright, so first we were looking at the body, but I have the body listed below, so let's scroll down. So it's this body here, the Thicc body mesh. It's about 10 megabytes, and this is all by Spartan. I didn't say Spartan's exact. I forget now. It's Spartan, and I think it has numbers. So I didn't say that exactly, so that's my fault. But nonetheless, you can also look here at this, and it's just these two mods together. Now I put my body lower than my armor. I've seen other people say you're supposed to do it the other way around. I don't see that it makes any difference. The armor always wins out anyway and squishes the body inside it, so I don't know that makes much difference. And I've been doing it this way for years, and it works fine. But if you do put your armors below your body, I think that works okay too. That's just never the way I was doing it. That's all it was. So, alright. So these two mods make up about 310 megabytes, but not bad. And everyone is not going to be skimpy, so you're just going to have a mixture of things that are and are not. And you might prefer that. Some people do. So, anyway, that's Spartan's Sexy Thicc Armor Replacer. And let's go down. Spartan's Thicc Body Mesh. Okay? Alright, I'll try to remember to link both of these down in the description. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. So I want to acknowledge these people who donate to the channel, who support the channel. They put their money where their mouth is, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you to these folks, and thank you to everyone for watching and supporting the channel.
This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.
Alright everyone, thank you very much.